Hello, and welcome to another day of becoming a yogi. So, got some nice studying so far, just getting greater understanding of the poses, the movements. My practice has been going really well. And there's just more motivation right now to just knuckle down on the more mental aspect of it, the philosophy, the understanding of what the pose is called, how do I transition from movement to movement. And it's just, it's being more and more embodied into my system. And breath work has been going wonderful, mainly at night time in the meditations, and started reading the Bhagavad Gita, which is very insightful. Very insightful. So all in all, I'm loving it. Got the in-person retreat in 7 weeks time. So it's just, knuckle down each and every day, consistency, keep showing up to the mat, keep showing up to the study, just keep showing up. So welcome to practice, gonna go through the set sequence 2 again, some more repetitions.
Please find a comfortable seat. You can sit in Virasana or cross-legged, but your spine upright. I'm using a block today. Just make sure that your hips are slightly elevated than your knees. And close your eyes. Draw a slow, deep breath in right down to the base of your spine. And open the mouth, sigh out the breath. Then begin to deepen your breath. And please shake your breath so the length of the inhale and the exhale are even. And you can do this by gently counting the length of the inhale and the exhale. If you're familiar with Ujjayi, use a gentle Ujjayi. And we'll begin with a Samavriti Pranayama, an equal square breath. So breathing in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4. Join me with a breath in, followed by a longer exhale. Together, breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, in, hold, out, hold, in, hold, out, hold, in, last one, hold, out, hold, in, no retention, and out. Relax your breath, breathe naturally, and do the best you can to remain still. doing the breath practice, the pranayama. On your next breath in, bring your hands to Anjali Mudra, breath higher. We'll take 3 rounds of Om to begin. Breathing in. Breathing in. In. Bow your chin to your chest, drop your mind into the space of your heart. And when you're ready, you can release your hands, lift your gaze. Okay, and let's begin. So the blocks will be resting at the front of the mat in case you need them. And then we'll come to all fours. And begin with a cat-cow, straight to downward facing dog. So drop your belly, pull your heart through and breathe in. And flatten your feet, spread your shoulder blades, press the mat away and breathe in. Then come back to a neutral spine with the toes tucked as you inhale. And go back to downward facing dog as you exhale. And come forward into plank as you breathe in. And take 1 chaturanga with the knees down or up, or half a chaturanga as you breathe out. Back to plank, straight arms, inhale to downward facing dog as you exhale. Let's do that flow 2 more times. Knees down, heart through, inhale cow. Exhale flat feet cat. Neutral spine inhale. Down dog exhale. Plank, inhale. Stay strong in your legs. Chaturanga or half of chaturanga. Plank, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Knees down, shoulders over wrists. Cow pose, breathe in. Cat pose, breathe out. Neutral spine, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Plank pose, breathe in. Half a push-up or full push-up, out. Plank, in. Down dog, as you breathe out. Full breath. And a full breath out. Then ripple forward to plank as you inhale. This time lower all the way down to the belly as you exhale. Take your fingertips wide outside of mat and press into your fingertips. Curl up for a striking cobra. Stretch the pecs, breathe in. And then roll forward and down as you breathe out. Twice more like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Same thing, but with cobra pose. So hands by your lowest ribs, wrap your elbows in, press into your feet. Lift up, cobra pose. Any height, maybe start low, breathe in. And lower down again as you breathe out. Wrap your elbows in, lift up, cobra. Maybe a little bit higher. Inhale. And lower down. Exhale. Last one, cobra or upward facing dog. So lift any height, maybe full to upward facing dog. Straight arms, thighs lift off the mat. Belly lifts. And exhale to downward facing dog. 3 breaths in dog. Steady your gaze, roll your inner thighs back. Then press your arms nice and straight. Wrap the inner line of the arm towards the outer upper arm. Then lift the forearms away from the mat. On your next breath in, lift your heels, and then bend your knees. Step deep fold as you breathe up. Stand up tall as you inhale. Tadasana. One round of Surya A on your own. Breathe in and start. We take 3 breaths in downward facing dog. We're going to meet in Tadasana, standing upright after you complete the full sun salute. And once you arrive, please close your eyes. And notice your breath connect with your feet. Connect with the crown of your head. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Keep your gaze very soft. Inhale, chair pose, deep bend in your knees, and sweep your arms up. Take the weight and sit further back into your heels. Reach the hands behind you, interlace your fingers, open your chest, breathe in. And then fold over your legs as you breathe up. Keep your knees bent and try and bring your rib cage to rest on your thighs. If you like, you can straighten your legs a little bit more. Drop your head. Come back to chair as you inhale, sitting into your heels, rolling your thighs down, and then fold over your legs as you breathe up. Look up halfway as you inhale. Step your right foot back and drop your back knee down. Reach your arms up as you breathe in. Take your left hand out beside you and lean to the left. Pull your front knee back as you breathe out. So we're going to flow here. Reach both arms up as you inhale. 2 hands down onto the mat. Lift your back knee. Pull your front leg to straight, but bend your back knee so it's a little funky pyramid move. And we'll pulse through that 2 times. Inhale, bend the front knee, but straighten the back leg. Exhale, straighten the front leg, but bend the back knee. Inhale, bend. And exhale, pull the bum back and straighten the front leg. Re-bend the front knee. To a twist, reach your left arm up, hug your outer hips in, lift your eyes and look up. Take a breath in. We go from here to modified side plank. Plant your right hand flat, spin all the toes to the left. At this time, let your right hip drop right down. Reach the left hand towards the back of the mat and sink into the right side of the body. Take an inhale. Press into your right hand and lift the top arm alongside your ear and lift your bottom hip as high as you can. So now you're feeling the stretch in your top hip. Take a breath in. 2 hands walk to the right, skater to the back of the mat. Bend your right knee, take your arms wide, pull your low ribs in, breathe in. No hands if you can. Pulse back to the front of the mat as you breathe out. Take a single-legged plank. Reach your left leg back as you inhale. Cross the left ankle over the right. Squeeze the ankles. Look forward. Hold here or take 1 chaturanga, so 1 push-up. Back to straight arms. Uncross the ankle. Breathe in. Chaturanga or to the belly as you get up. Choose cobra, upward facing dog. Inhale. Pull back to downward facing dog as you exhale. Lift your heels. Bend your knees. Step or jump. Look up halfway, breathe in. Fold out. Chair pose, inhale. Hands behind the back, opposite thumb on top, and fold. Interlace the fingers, stretch the arms over the head as you exhale. 1 breath in. And breath out. lowers, out. Upright your spine in. Lean to the right hand beside you, out. Both arms reach up, breathe in. Two hands down, straighten your front leg, but bend your back knees. This is a funky pyramid, front toes up. Twice like that. Bend the front knee, straighten your back leg, inhale. Pull the bum back, straighten the front leg, bend the back knee, exhale. One more like that, breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. To the twist, right arm reaches up as you inhale. Stay there for the exhale. To modified side plank, plant your left hand flat, spin the toes to the right and drop the left hip all the way down onto the mat. Reach the right hand to the back of the mat and just feel this nice stretch along the left side of the body. Take an inhale. Lift your bottom hip, stretch the top arm alongside your ear. Try and banana the body so you're stretching the outer right hip. Walk the hands to the left side, parallel to your feet. Bend your left knee, skater pose, arms go wide, lower ribs draw in. Pulse back to the front of the mat, stay low if you can with no hands on the mat as you breathe out. Right leg reaches back to a single-legged plank as you inhale. Cross the ankles, squeeze the inner thighs, stay here and hold or take one chaturanga, one bend of the elbows, back to straight arm plank. Uncross the legs, chaturanga or come down to your belly. Choose your back bend, cobra, upward facing dog, inhale. To downward facing dog, heavy in the inner seam of the palm of your exhale. One breath. Roll your inner thighs back and press your arms straight. Lift your heel. Bend your knees, step, jump, float, fly, extend, and fold. Okay, chair pose, breathe in. We're going to flow through one breath per movement. Hands behind your back, interlace and fold in chair as you breathe out. Chair pose, breathe in. Fold over your legs as you breathe out. Bend your knees halfway, lift, breathe in. Right foot back, back knee down, out. Arms up, in. Lean to the left, out. Arms up, breathe in. Hands down, funky pyramid pose, out. Just one of these. Rebend your right knee, twist as you breathe in. To modified side plank with the right hip dropping down to the mat as you breathe up. Lift the right hip, stretch the top arm alongside the ear, breathe in. And then walk the hands to the right side, skater, or you can come lower to Sandasana, spinning the left toes up. Back to the front of the mat. Shoot your left leg back, single-legged plank in. Cross and squeeze the ankles, option for one chaturanga. Back to plank. Chaturanga or to the belly, out. Cobra up dog in. To downward facing dog on the out. Catch your breath in. And out. Lift your heels. Bend your knees, step or jump, extend, and fold. Second side, chair pose, breathe in. Hand behind your back, interlace opposite thumb and fold on the out. Back to chair pose, breathing in. Fold as you breathe out. Halfway lift as you breathe in. The left foot steps back, the back knee drops down. Arms reach up, breathe in. Right hand down beside you, out. Spine upright, breathe in. Two hands down, funky pyramid pose, out. Rebend the front knee, breathe in. Twist as you breathe out. Modified side plank, left hip drops down to the mat, breathe in. The bottom hip lifts up, breathe out. Walk the hands to the left, skater or Skandasana, Surfer's Lunge. Breathe in. Back to the front of the mat as you breathe out. Right leg extend back, single-legged plank. Breathe in. Cross at the ankles, stay or take one little chaturanga. Back to straight arms. Breathe in. Uncross the ankles, chaturanga or to your belly. Choose your back and use your back body. Breathe in. To downward facing dog as you breathe in. Catch your breath. Try and steady the rhythm of your breath. And lift your heels. Bend your knees. Step or jump to the front. Extend halfway as you breathe in. Deep bow into the legs as you breathe out. Stand all the way up. Urdhva Hastasana. Reach the arms, touch the palms. Tadasana. Hands down by your side. Close your eyes and stand tall and alert. And then notice maybe there's a little bit of sweat. Maybe your heart is beating a bit faster. We've done quite a lot of quick movement. And when you catch your attention, catch your breath, you can open your eyes, keeping your gaze soft. Find Urdhva Hastasana as you breathe in, arms reach up. Bow over your legs as you breathe up. And look up halfway to inhale. Step your left foot back and set your foot down for warrior two legs. So before you come up, just check the alignment of front foot to back middle arc. And then inhale, rise up and find warrior two. So we're going to move in flow for a bit, which means we're going to move one breath per movement before we hold. So as you breathe in, straighten your front leg, hook your thumbs above your head and take a little lean back. Call this reverse triangle. And as you breathe out, modify extended side. So right forearm and thigh, left arm alongside your ear, right knee presses wide. And we'll do that 2 times. Inhale, reach up, straighten your front leg, even lift your front toes and lean back. Exhale, extended side modified, forearm and thigh, left arm reaches. One more. Breathe in, feel the energy pulling up and out of the earth through the fingertips. Breathe out, feel the energy anchoring down into the earth, standing in the feet. This time, breathe in and rise up. Hook your thumbs above your head, lean back, and now adjust your back foot where you want it for Trikonasana. So I like to shorten the stance a bit and pivot the big toe in. And then exhale, release into Trikonasana. Unlock your front knee, take the hand down to the shin, or grab a block. Reach your left arm up. And breathe. 1, 2, pull your legs together. 3. Inhale, rise up and establish warrior 2. Exhale there. Take a gentle reverse, reach your right arm up, breathe in. 2 extended side angle or modified forearm and thigh, or hand down on a block outside the foot, left arm alongside the ear. Steady your breathing. Maintain strength through your back leg by lifting the kneecap. 1. Hug the right buttock into the midline. 2. Wrap the right leg under. 3. Take the left hand down onto your waist. Look at your right foot. Cue it not to move. We're going to drag the back foot in and step into half moon using a block if needed. So hand on block and then float your left leg up. Lift your bottom waist away from the mat and see if you can, for today, get very light on your right fingertips. And maybe 2 fingers on the block or on the mat. Maybe 1 finger. And then if the balance is good, reach your left arm straight up. And then take your right thumb and just place it to the center of your chest at your heart. And pull the left toes forward. So this is just a variation of half moon. Hug the right buttock into the midline. Lengthen through both sides of the wave. One more breath. Release the right hand down onto the block or the mat to start, or the floor. Left hand onto your waist. Step the feet together and fold over your legs. Look up halfway as you breathe in. Step back to downward facing dog as you breathe out. Stay in a dog or your style of vinyasa, so feel free to be a bit creative here if you need, but flowing through plank, chaturanga, a new variation of cobra or back bend, downward facing dog. Lift your heels, bend your knee. Step jump or float if you're a handstander. You can always take a little top here. I'm not teaching it, just reminding you if you know it, you can go there. And then exhale, fold. Rise up, Urdhva Hastasana. Tadasana, mountain pose. Second side, inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, deep bow over the legs. Inhale, elongate your spine. Exhale, step your right foot back and ground the heel down. Step forward two legs and inhale, cartwheel your arms out. And exhale, land into your feet. Then inhale, we'll pulse this, straighten your front leg, even lift the toes, hook the thumbs and lean back. Exhale, left forearm and thigh, left knee bends, right arm extends, side angle. 2 times like that with the breath. Inhale. Exhale, you know where you're going now. Inhale, pull the energy out of the feet, through the fingertips. Exhale, anchor the energy down into the feet. Inhale, rise up. Your thumbs lean back. Now adjust your back foot for triangle pose. And then exhale, anchor into the feet. Reach with your left hand and find Trikonasana. Steady your gaze. Keep the attention with your breathing. 1. 2. 3. Inhale, rise back up and find warrior 2, and then arrive with the out breath. Reverse warrior, reach your front arm up, but the front hip drops. And then exhale, extended side angle, forearm and thigh, your hand to the mat or outside the foot, right arm alongside your ear. Anchor into the knife edge of your back foot as you pull your legs together. 1. And notice your breath. 2. Pull your lows down. 3. Take the right hand onto your waist. Look at your left foot. Keep it stable as you drag the back foot in. Step into half moon pose. Left hand can use a block or fingertips to the mat. Cut the left buttock into the midline and then working to strengthen the sides of your waist. Come on to 2 fingertips, maybe 1. And if you feel steady in your balance, reach your right arm up and take the left thumb just to the center of your heart and breathe for 3. For 2. Strong through your lifted leg. 1. Ground the left hand either on the earth or the block. Take the right hand to your waist and then step the feet together and fold over both your legs at the top of the mat. Halfway lift as you inhale. And we step back to downward facing dog. Hold the dog, take a vinyasa, or you can also, just drop your knees and take a few cat cows. We meet in a downward facing dog. Lift your heels. Bend your knees. reach the arms up, touch the palms, inhale. Hands to your heart, and then down by your side as you exhale. Close the eyes, gather your senses, breathe in, and breathe out. Great. Standing on your right foot, draw the left knee up into the chest. Take hold of the front of the left shin, pull the standing thigh bone back, stay here or straighten your leg. Chitta Hasta Padangusthasana. Make your standing leg straighter, and then you'll take either a bent knee or a straight leg out to the left. Hug the outer standing hip in. Grow tall through the crown for 3, 2. The idea is to stay balanced. Yeah? Straightening the leg is secondary to that. And then either bent knee or straight leg comes back to center, breathe in. Both arms reach up. Keep the leg straight. Lean into the standing leg. Take another breath in. And you're going to reach your left leg back, land in a bent knee crescent lunge, just to transition. Drop the back knee down. Take the left hand to the left side, press the side forward, and then reach your left hand back. Pull the heel in towards the bum and catch hold of the foot. And then pressing the back knee forward as you pick up your lower tummy. And you're opening through the front of that left thigh, through the quad and the hip flexor. Change or hold on with both hands. And if you want to play here with your balance, you can close your eyes and see what happens. Completely changes the shape. I really notice the wobbles in my front foot when I close my eyes. Then release the foot and try and keep it there. Just a bit of hamstring strength. And then let it extend back. Zen. Okay, so we're going to jump switch the legs in a moment. If you're a handstander, you're also welcome to lift your left leg up and just hop into a little L-shaped handstand and switch legs at the top. So again, I'm not teaching this and this cueing it unless if you know it. Everyone else, we're going to jump switch. Left leg forward, right leg back. Super simple. Okay. So we're going to go into Vashisthasana and we're going to play here with the full variation. So I'm going to teach you that with your knee down onto the mat. But if you know the full variation and full side plank, you're welcome to do that. You're going to drop your right knee down to the mat. Plant your right hand onto the mat and then hug the right pinky to the right to secure the shoulder blade onto your back. Make a little kickstand with your right toes and then collect your left big toe with the first 2 fingers. You're going to roll onto your right hand and pull your left knee up toward the ceiling. And then stay there, kick your left leg out to straight. Now another variation of this is just holding on to the front of your left knee and just pulling the left knee up towards the ceiling. Wherever you are, press into your right hand and secure the right shoulder blade onto the back. From here, it's a mini wild thing. So tap the left toes behind you, any amount, and just take the left hand to the base of your skull, press into your right hand and open your heart, or you're in full wild thing. And then from there, left hand down to the mat, and we step back to downward facing dog. Come forward to plank. And then lower all the way down onto your belly. So I want you to take the weight off the right hand, the one that just worked. And we're all going to take striking cobra. So fingertips wide, press into your fingertips and curl your heart up. And then roll down as you breathe out. Slide the hands by your lowest ribs, push up through forward to downward facing dog. Lift your heels. Bend your knee, step or float. Elongate your spine, breathe in. And then fold into your legs as you breathe out. Urdhva Hastasana, stand leg too straight. Utthita Hasta Padangustasana. Pull the right thigh bone back into the hip socket. And then on your next exhale, take either a bent knee or a straight leg out to the right side. Hug the outer hip into the midline, grow tall through your spine and wide through your collarbones for 3. For 2. For 1. Breathe in, come back to center. Left arm up, right arm up, keep the leg straight, lean into the intensity of it for 3. For 2, bent knee is fine as well. Step back, catch bent knee crescent lunge, pull your legs together for support, and then lower the right knee slowly down onto the mat. Take the left hand to the front of the thigh and press the flesh of the thigh forward. Then reach your right hand back and pull the heel in towards the bum. Catch hold with one hand, maybe with the other. And then pressing the right knee forward, open the front of the right thigh, lift through the lower belly. So you're stretching the hip flexor and the quad on the right side. If you want to play with your balance and challenge yourself, try closing your eyes. This can be really interesting. Notice what changes as soon as the eyes close and we take away one sense. Some of your other senses might switch on and just become a little bit more exaggerated. So if your eyes are closed, please open it. And then release your foot and see if you can keep it there. Oh. And then let go. Okay. Frame your foot and lift your back knee and come into a lunge. And again, if you want a moment to handstand hop because you know handstand, you've been there before, please go. Take your time and you can switch at the top. Otherwise, we're going to jump, switch the legs. And then you'll drop your back knee down and you'll set your left hand flat on the mat. And again, if you know this variation in full side plank with the feet stacked onto one another, then please go there. Hug the left pinky towards the left side of the mat and then just make a little kickstand with the left foot. Collect the right big toe with the first 2 fingers and then rolling onto your left hand, pull the right leg straight up towards the ceiling. Hug the left buttock into the midline, and again, if that's too much, hand on the front of the shin and you just pull the knee up towards the ceiling. Same as we did in Utthita Hasta Padangustasana, the standing leg balance. From here, when you're ready, it is a little mini wild thing. So the right toes tap behind you. Take the right hand to the base of the skull and just open the heart and the mouth. And from there we go to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, come forward to plank and use your knees if you need to come all the way down into your belly. So you'll notice your left hand just took quite a lot of weight. So we'll take a striking cobra here. Fingertips to the mat, press under your fingertips and then curl up, striking cobra, breathe in. And then roll down as you breathe out. So we're going to stay on our belly from here. Take a little tie cushion for your forehead and just take a moment and shake your bum from side to side and spread your lower back. So we're going to go to Dhanurasana from here. Pull the heels into the bum like you're dragging against something heavy. Reach the hands back and see if you can find your ankles. Sometimes the knees will widen in order to do that, so bring your knees closer together first, your feet closer together, and then kick the feet back into the hands, pull the heart forward, and pull the leg bones back and find bow pose, Dhanurasana. Maybe the thighs lift off the mat, the toes point, and you breathe, gazing down the bridge of your nose for 3, for 2, feet kick back in hands, and exhale, release all the way down. Slide the hands by your lowest ribs, tuck your toes, and press back to an extended child's pose, which is toes tucked and arms reaching straight forward. You can stay and rest here, or you can take it through a vinyasa or modified vinyasa. I'm going to come through 4s to the belly, to cobra pose, pressing into the feet, and then back to extended child's pose. So just mobilizing the spine a bit in between back bends. Ustrasana, or camel pose. And we'll go through the modification and into the full variation of Ustrasana. So start with the fingers facing up and place the heel of the hand just on the flesh of the upper buttocks. And then wrapping the elbows in, spin the eye of the heart up. From here, leaning back with the spine and taking the pelvis forward. Imagine your spine growing up and then out of your pelvis. And you can stay here or release the hands down onto the ankles with the thumbs inside, fingers wrap around the outer edge, and then press into your toes and push your heart up. Free your breath. Keep your chin slightly moving towards your chest so that neck is alive. The deep neck flexors are switched on. On your next breath in, plug your thigh bones back and stand up. Sit back down onto your heels. Please close your eyes and we'll take a little pause here, noticing your breath. And we'll take 3 rounds of mental Nadi Shodhana. So breathing in through both nostrils and breathing out, that's alternate nostril breath. Just imagine the breath moving in the left nostril and moving out the right. And then moving in the right and out the left. In and up the left. Down and out the right. In and up the right. Down and out the left. One more. In. Out the right. In the left. Out the right. One more round on your own. Just conclude with an exhale through the left. And then completely relax the breath, breathing naturally. And then opening your eyes, keeping your gaze nice and soft. Just drop your buttocks to one side and swing your legs forward. We'll take Janu Shirshasana on the right side. So sole of the right foot inside the left straight leg. Press the right foot into the left straight leg. Pull the thigh bone back, take a breath in. And then as you exhale, walk and fold forward over the straight leg. Bring the chin slightly towards the chest. Anchor the right side of the buttock, especially as you pull the heart forward towards the left big toe. Chin slightly towards the chest, the gaze is down. More calming nervous system now. And your next breath in. Like sitting upright. your left knee up. Step your left foot over your right thigh and maybe pull the right heel in towards your seat. Wrap the arm to the outer edge of the leg, pull the leg bone in, grow tall through your spine and broad through your collarbones. Inhale, find a reach up through the crown. Exhale, widen your collarbones and pull your belly back. 3 more. Breathe in, look forward. Breathe out and release. Turn back to the front. So you can do reverse tabletop again, or adding on a little flair here, we can go to Purvottanasana, which is like reverse tabletop but with straight legs. So hands behind you, fingers pointing in. Either bent knees or straight leg, big toes together, press and lift your bum. And if you're with straight legs, try and super glow the big toes to the mat. Your shoulders should be over your wrists, lift your heart. If it's too much, you can always bend your knees, step your feet flat and go back to reverse tabletop. When you're ready, as you exhale, sit all the way down. Nice, straighten your legs. Bring your feet, soles of the feet together to a diamond shape. Pressing into the soles of the feet, fold forward with a nice round spine, letting your head hang heavy. You can place a block, if you like, on top of your feet and let your head rest on a block or two. It's often nice to just have the third eye center, gently pressurizing against a prop. That can be a block or a bolster, or it can even be palm on top. Take a couple more breaths. hold by your side, using any props, using an eye cover if you need for your eyes. And kind of take up space. So let your feet roll out. Maybe take your arms a little bit wider. Take a full breath in to the top. Fill the belly, fill the heart. Pause at the top. Exhale out through the mouth. And then let your body sink to the earth. Maybe to stay and take as long as you need and rest here. If you're feeling ready to sit up and bend your knees and you can roll to one side. You can stand your back for this so you can join us in C. Closing your eyes and bringing your hands to Anjali Mudra and offering prayer to the heart. And taking a moment to seal your practice in your own unique way. That could be a prayer, it could be a note of gratitude. And then we'll close together with one Om, breathing in. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for practice.
I feel amazing.